Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, please put out those umbrellas. Sinasabi nila, swerte naman daw po ang ulan. It is my distinct honor, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paulo Bediones. Welcome you all to the Jones Bridge lighting ceremony. Now, this commemorates the 50th anniversary of the relations of China and the Philippines. So this is a very, very historic event. So tonight we are deeply honored with this wonderful rain to be blessed with the presence of no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Together with our dear First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos. We are also joined by distinguished individuals, leaders, both local, international, in the public and private sector. Let's give them a round of applause. Also, we have with us the leaders of the Filipino-Chinese community, those whose efforts made this event possible. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate a bridge, not just of sand and stone and light, but of friendship, of history, and of shared hopes. The lighting of the Jones Bridge, which, by the way, is a symbol of the gateway of the oldest Chinatown in the world. This represents the first fruit of the Chinatown Revitalization Project, which has been made possible by the efforts of the Filipino-Chinese community. Again, a round of applause, please. Together with the valuable support of our beloved First Lady. So tonight, let this bridge shine not just as a restored landmark, but as a beacon of unity and a renewed partnership between two nations that have walked together side by side for the past half a century. That is a long time. Now, yes, a round of applause for that. Now, to officially open tonight's program, we'd like to call on the leader of the organization that spearheaded this initiative through unity, civic spirit, and generosity. So, folks, please welcome Mr. Victor Lim, President of the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry Incorporated.
His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Jr., our Honorable First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, Mayor Mayor Hani Alacuna, okay, Honorable Ambassador Juan Silian, Secretary Acosar, a pleasant evening. On behalf of the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Inc., my fellow donors, it's our great honor to be here, witness the Jones Bridge lighting ceremony in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Philippine-Chinese bilateral relations. We are glad to be part of this project with our donation to support the government initiative to revitalize Manila Chinatown as part of the Pasig Bigyan Buhay Muli development plan. This undertaking is a significant project which pays tribute to our vibrant culture, trade, tradition, and history. Jones Bridge is the cultural icon leading to the entrance of Manila Chinatown, which is the most oldest Chinatown in the world, thus over 430 years old, and stand as a symbol of heritage and harmony. As home of the Filipino-Chinese community for the centuries, it has been formed by stories and filial piety, entrepreneurship, and resilience. Before the arrival of the Spaniards, the Chinese were already playing the key roles in the manufacture and exchange of goods in the country. During the Spanish era, the Parian is an area nearby Intramuros, became the commercial center designated for Chinese merchants, artisans, and tradesmen. From the Parian came many of the Filipino Chinese on the Chinoy today as the Parian community moved to Binondo, Chinatown, and other provinces. The Philippines became the home, and they confirmed to live significant in the Binondo, Chinatown, and other provinces. The Philippines became the home. Tonight, Filipino Chinese community gladly representative the love of accorded to us of our beloved land by lighting up this bridge that it connect the peoples and communities. It's also the tribute to the enduring lies between Philippines and China as we commemorate this 50th anniversary of the bilateral relation. In our federation and the Chinese community share continues to build bridges and goodwills and understanding among our peoples through the school building projects, donation, medical mission, volunteer fire brigades, calamity relief operation, and other outreach program. We would like to express our deepest congratulations and to the Excellency and Honorable First Lady for the making this part as the meaningful project. The lights that were lit tonight will be shined as a beacon, inviting our friends, visitors, and tourists to appropriate the rich culture and development of our communities and nation. Maraming salamat po. Mahuhay ang tayong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lim. To deliver an inspirational message, may we now call on His Excellency, Ambassador Huang Zilian of the People's Republic of China.
In Chinese culture, raining represents good fortune and good luck. I hope it will not stop during my speech. So first of all, thank you so much, Mr. President and Excellency First Lady, for inviting me and my colleagues to this celebration. This ceremony in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the establishment of China and the Philippines relations. I think that's our appreciation and congratulations should go first to the First Lady for initiating this project and turning this project into reality in a very short period of time. A big applause for First Lady. And I would also like to express my special thanks to the Chinese engineers who has contributed to their talents and their hard work on these projects. And it is also important to note that without the generous support of the Filipino-Chinese community, this project should have never come true. Chinese Filipinos have made tremendous contributions to the national liberation and independence and the Philippines' economic development and cultural richness. They are true stakeholders and rightful protagonists in this multi-society, and whose participation and contribution should be well valued and cherished. And this project, the emulation project of Pasig River, has drawn inspiration from the landscape beautification of the Lianma River in Beijing. Through a comprehensive ecological improvement by the Chinese government, the riverfront has been transformed into a vibrant public place, integrating natural scenery and with the urban culture. So this project implies how much we can learn from each other and how much we can reinforce each other for the benefits of our two peoples. Half a century ago, the leaders of our two countries size up the situation and make the strategic and audacious decision to establish our diplomatic relations. As we celebrate the Golden Jubilee of the diplomatic relations, we have every reason to revisit the original vision of our forefathers and follow the heartfelt wishes of our two peoples to seek cooperation instead of confrontation, dialogue instead of conflicts. China and the Philippines are close neighbors that cannot move apart. Good neighborliness serves the fundamental interest of our two peoples. It is our sincere hope that more and more people will join our efforts to bring our relationship back to an even better future. In conclusion, I wish this event very successful. And again, congratulations to Madam First Lady and all those who have made great contribution to this project. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Ambassador Wang Silian for that truly heartwarming message. And cut. Take two.
Second time. Take. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Maraming salamat sa ating kaibigan, Pasig River Rehabilitation Secretary Jerry Acosar. Of course, our valued guest and friend, the People's Republic of China's Ambassador to the Philippines, His Excellency Wang Zilian, and the other members of the Diplomatic Corps, the honorable members of the Cabinet here present, the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry, President Victor Lim, Manila City Mayor Maria Sheila Lacuna Pangan. Of course, one of the moving forces behind all of this is the First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, my fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to you all. As a young boy, my earliest memories about Binondo was about food. Dumplings, lumpia, mami, hopya, xiaopao. Familiar treats that are part of our Filipino palate. Lasang-lasa naman, ang sarap, hindi ko makalimutan. So, always looking for new delicious dishes to try, I still always return to the comforting delicacies that the Binondo shops have stood the test of time. Sa Ongpin at Yuchenko, may dumpling na sobrang lambot at malasa. Gusto mo ng sariwang prutas o lumpia, hindi ka mauubusan sa Carvajal. Sa Benavides naman, nakakatuwang pagmasda ng mga pansit na hinahanda at ang mga Peking duck na nakabit-display sa mga bintana. Of course, more than the food, it is also about the feeling. When we are here, we can feel the sense of place that has shaped Manila and its people. Now, essential to Binondo is a historic Jones Bridge, a landmark. It has endured wars, floods, and a long, long history. We can imagine generations of workers crossing the bridge to reach Escolta, students rushing from class, taho vendors, jeepney drivers, lovers meeting halfway, all passing under the same lamppost. So tonight, we proudly light up the iconic Jones Bridge in all its renewed glory and breathe new life into it. This is what the Chinatown Revitalization Project is all about. It's about restoring Binondo, reaffirming its cultural and historical place and significance to our shared heritage. We will transform Binondo into a place that we can always return to. From the old Manileños to the first-time visitors, lahat, welcome dito. Because how can we know our history and culture if we do not know and experience them ourselves? So, I encourage everyone, especially the younger people, to visit Binondo, come back to Ongpin, Escolta, Carvajal, the streets that have yet to be discovered and celebrated. I am also glad to share that tonight's event has a deeper meaning. This project commemorates 50 years of diplomatic relations between the Philippines and the People's Republic of China. Half a century of friendship and shared history, all reflected here in the world's oldest Chinatown. Of course, this project does not stand alone. It's part of our bigger push to bring life back into our historic districts. As we speak, we are implementing projects to revitalize the Pasig River, including the Pasig River Urban Development Project, so our people can breathe and move more easily. They complement what we are doing here in Binondo because an iconic bridge deserves a city that rises along with it. So I thank the vibrant community of Binondo, from the families, the merchants, the students, the elders, all of those who have kept this place alive and vibrant and an important part of our continuing cultural evolution. You have done much more for our heritage, more than you can ever know. Maraming salamat po. To the private partners, such as the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry Incorporated, maraming salamat din po. And to the government agencies, let us see this project through with the same vigor and dedication that we have shown to bring it this far. Let us finish phase 2 as we transform Ongpin and Escolta into cultural and economic hubs. We will bring back their golden years so that we can relive them. Ladies and gentlemen, this initiative calls us to notice something that has always been with us. We just need to acknowledge and to elevate it. Because when we do that, we take something ordinary and change how everyone feels about it. Only then do we realize that we must treat it with respect that it deserves. This is the real revitalization that we must partake to sustain our homes, our city, and in that way, our culture. Kaya kaibiganin natin ang mga tindero at tindera. Subukan ang viral na recipe ng hopya at lumpia. Suportahan ang mga lokal na negosyo. Linisin ang ating paligid. Tumawid sa Jones Bridge at gumala sa tabi ng Ilog Pasig. In times like this, when everything can feel loud and fast and confusing, I believe what we need is right here. A place as simple as a bridge or a street that tells us to pause and to reflect on who we are and what we share as a nation. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Binondo, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Maraming salamat, Mr. President. We'd like to request you to please remain on stage as we invite First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, Ambassador Juan Sillan, Secretary Jerry Acuzar, Manila Mayor Hani Lacuna, and Mr. Jeffrey Nang, Executive Vice President and Head of External Committee of FFCC-CII, for the ceremonial lighting of Jones Bridge. We shall be clearing the stage and placing the button at the center. So, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, let us join in the countdown. Everybody, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the button. Behold the Jones Bridge, ladies and gentlemen, a radiant symbol of our shared heritage, renewed through vision, unity, and generosity. This marks the successful completion of Phase 1 of the Chinatown Revitalization Project, a tribute